Welcome to the Battle for Brisbane finals leg. We're here to bring you today's action. I'm in the chair with Teddy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
From Team Vexodus. He's gladly jumped in a chair, and so myself, I've also jumped into the chair, unwillingly. If you didn't know me, introduction-wise, Jim and Esso from many different average teams. So, but we're here today to bring you today's action. We're proudly brought to you today by our fantastic sponsors. We've got Pacific Esports, who look after our servers, who also sponsor individual slices of pizza on the occasion. So they're fantastic sponsors of ours. They do God's work. So give them a round of applause if you're sitting at home and tuning in. And we've also got Gigabyte as well, who are bringing you today's action with some of these fantastic machines that they've got there. Normally we'd have a more experienced caster in this role. EJ, he looks after this sort of stuff, but today he's shaving his head, so not too sure what he's doing.
We'll go better than him anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So first round of matches, and we've had a few teams decide that sleeping in on a Sunday is
more important than playing games, obviously.
More important than playing games. I don't know. They may need a priority check. But the first round of action, we'll see teams going head-to-head, such as, I believe we'll be bringing you the one-up game.
Yeah, we got one up. First off, we got, I think, one up and Kebab Boys,
Kebab
I think
Boys.
it is. Yeah, Kebab Boys.
So
yeah.
there's a mix of heads in the Kebab Boys team. They're a team that would have been formed, I think, at about 6:30 p.m. last night.
Yeah. Jumped in, a few pugs, you know.
That's it.
That's how it is.
Got their strats down on the ESEA servers, and now we'll. I think they pulled a fifth out of the crowd today earlier, so you know they'll be.
There'll be somebody to watch.
Yeah, there'll be someone to watch. We'll pick someone to watch out of that team for you. Obviously, the One Up Boys, mix of players that have probably all played together. You've got
these boys have played for quite some time, I believe, and something that we should expect from them is some decent strats. So that'll be good to see. Pretty keen to see some action out of Takeda. He went well last time. So
he's one to watch, definitely. Yeah. He's an old head as well. So if you're sort of plugging around YouTube, if you look for the Takeda Burger Man YouTube clip, it's on there. No man can hold the B-bomb side on Dust 2 while eating a burger like Takeda can. So
Takeda God.
He's magic in that bomb side. But you've got guys like Kuma and Exy. So Nate and Scott, guys that play in Skyfire currently. If you look at the lineup, it's actually Sniper Division from CGP Div 1 Season 2. Yeah,
so it's good to see some boys coming out today and supporting the scene. So we should be going live soon. We're just waiting for everyone to ready up. Shouldn't be too long.
Shouldn't be too far away. That's it. Well, we'll keep spinning the wheels and we'll keep chewing the fat and talking. So. Obviously, we're cast into a massive audience at the moment. I think there's a total of about 3 viewers and a paperclip. In fact, I can't see too many at the moment.
Pretty sure, yeah, it's about 3, I think.
But look, I'm expecting, a game that's just going to be based on aim. Really.
Yeah, I'm not expecting too much from the boys, but as I said, One Up probably will have some strats worked out. A lot of these boys do play together, outside of their own teams, so it's good to see. I'd actually like to see some smokes going down this game. Train is a new main map, so it'd be good to see some strats and smokes and things like that.
Yeah, definitely. It'll test a few players' knowledge, obviously, of like what the map is. I don't think Crate from the One Up Boys has played in a long time. He'll be wandering around the train map right now and wondering what's going on.
Seeing the changes for the first time.
Yeah, exactly. And he will probably, be pulling his hair out. I expect him to come back bald after this game. Whereas the other guys there will probably just be working out your very basic stuff. Guys, if we get CT, where are we playing? What are we doing? If they get T, I don't expect them to have too many things organised. It'll pretty much just be, all right, everyone split, pick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can't agree more. We get underway? Did I just ready up? Oh, no, sorry.
No.
Still waiting.
False alarm. So, look, I'm personally a fan of the new train. I think, it was one of those maps that needed a facelift. I hope to see something similar done to Nuke. I don't know how they're going to do it, but...
Train's a good map. It's good that it has gone and, gotten a facelift, as you said, but there's there's a couple of things here that I don't agree with. A few of the changes that aren't quite right for the map, but hopefully in due time, they'll be worked out, and
yeah, definitely,
and it'll become one of the most played maps. It'll be good. Good to see some old train maps get in there, especially at a higher level. Your CGP and things like that.
Oh, exactly, and I think the world will probably be looking to Australia now, given the results that the former Velk Seminole team, now Renegades, had against NIP on train. They surprised everybody by actually bringing a decent T-side to the map. So there will be a few teams out there going, hey, what's going on in Australia? Let's see, if we can incorporate that into what we do, because they've taken, one of the best teams in the world by storm on a map that you wouldn't expect and hasn't been played too much in Australia.
Exactly, yeah. No, it's a good upset, especially considering that, you'd expect someone like NIP to practice more on a map like that to get the upper hand advantage, but it seems that the Australians have taken that advantage and worked well with it. So
yeah, definitely. Like it's something, as you would have predicted, no one would have seen, an Australian team taking the world's best
by storm.
So,
yeah, to put it lightly.
Put it lightly, exactly. So I hope they're paying attention over in the European countries. Mav's just joined us. The game is actually going to go live, so we're going to go switch into the game, stop chewing the fat, and cast some fantastic knifing.
All right, let's start off CT side here. Nothing much to go really. A few nice, cute knives there.
That's it. Let's
follow Burrito.
That's the measure of man, the size of their inventory. So
you're going to win knives rounds if you've got Crambits. That's the secret, boys.
So,
started off so far.
I would have expected more of a flying V to come out from some of these teams, but it looks like they've gone the old piston system, one up, one down.
There we go. And it's all up to Luke A. Can he pull something off here? Oh, no, he's AFK.
Oh, can Luke A
off to a great start.
Can Luke A even find the middle of the map? I'm not too sure.
I'm not quite sure he even knows what's going on at the moment.
However, he's left with a 3v1 situation, but, a couple of swift shanks will do it.
Here we go. We're starting off. I'm not quite sure he's aware that actually that is. And he picks the one that has full health. And that knife round goes to, what's SD?
SD, Sniper Division. That's it.
Okay, lovely. So first round goes to 1 up.
That's it. They've used the Sniper Division tag today. As I said, they were Sniper Division team in CGP Season 2. So, they've being a little bit nostalgic, I think. So, as expected, the boys stay on CT because no one's really too sure how to approach train yet, so they'd rather just play the CT side. Yeah, CT is
sided, so yeah, definitely CT sided map. But have seen upsets. So
that's exactly right, as we were talking about before. The LA Renegades now taking, the world's best by storm.
To put it lightly. So hopefully we can see some big things on T side here. I'm expecting big things from Fluid Swede.
Oh, look, he's got the best looking knife around.
So over mask. Quick $50 one there.
That's Cashy's job. But look, honestly, I'd expect some fast rushes here from the boys early, just to sort of test maybe to see whether the boys are actually from 1 up or awake. I mean, it is only 10:30, nearly 11 on a Sunday morning. So
yeah, not expecting anything too big early in the morning. But all right, looks like we've got spikes going down SL. Kuma picks up the first kill on Fluent Swede.
That happened in the T-con.
Pushing out at A site. And it's now come a 3v3.
So they've split two through the vibes area there, 2 through SL, 1 through T-con, and they've just sort of pincered the bomb train there. Managed to get the plant.
Kuma skips it.
Oh, some nasty headshots there from Takeda. That first one was just built.
And as expected, 1 up picks up the first round.
Nice and easy. No, they didn't really sweat it too much by the looks of it. Yeah. That being said, though, the T's did manage to get a plant, so you will maybe see an early buy from them.
Yeah.
That could put the CTs under pressure, but probably nothing set to go. So I'd expect an eco as
early eco. All right, and it looks like we're just going for a couple pistol buys. It looks like we're going to go for a third round force up here from the T side.
It's
push. Oh, it's going to be a quick push. So we've got Burrito watching up top, and looks like Takeda's had it sight. That's a first pick up on the spikes.
Takeda getting some of those tasty eco frags. It doesn't look like he had too much support into the bomb site there.
Well, picks up 2. Can he pick up a 3rd? No, XE picks up the 3rd onto Fluent. Picks up a 4th onto Luke. All right, and it's now 2 for 2.
That's it. And it looks like nice easy anti-eco for the boys from one up there. They didn't actually lose anything. I think they took a few pellets of damage to the armour, and that's about it.
Yeah, that was a good round. Definitely a good round. So we're going to see a force up here come from the T side. Apparently we have 650 viewers.
There you go. Boom.
Easy round. All right, and we've got Takeda going up uppers. Now, he's probably going to play pretty aggressive, I'm going to imagine here.
Oh,
so
look,
watch him.
You know, he's a fairly passive player, to be honest. He's probably not going to push too far in. And as we said before, the boys from, I don't even think they have a name, the Kebab Boys will probably just split pick here, but it looks like they're working the mines area.
And they pick up,
Exchange
and
goes
it's a
down.
team kill. Oh,
Craig
picks it up.
taking no prisoners there, shooting his teammate in the back if need be.
And they're coming out of SL, and they're trying to take up A site as Kuma goes down, but then XE makes a trade to Sharpie.
That's it. Some trading going on here inside the server, and not just in the My Little Pony section.
Today we have with us the actual My Little Pony regionals.
The regionals.
Didn't even know that was a thing or existed.
It's a thing. It's a thing. We're going to let it be. It's a 1v1 here now. Luke doesn't actually have the bomb, but he's just smoked off his only obvious path to the bomb. He might suspect Takeda to be in the T-Con, but Takeda has absolutely no idea where Luke might be, unless he's going to elephant around and make a lot of noise and make it really obvious.
I don't think you can actually hear him, so he's actually going to get away with this one clean.
All right.
I think he might be going for a save. Yeah, looks like he's going for a save.
Yeah, he manages to, you know, make his way into the white horse here. There's only 15 seconds left. I don't think he's going to, you know, push his way down that ramp and get the bomb in time. But he's certainly making a go of it. Maybe.
No time at all.
That was the penny dropping right there.
Realising that it no longer has any time.
Exactly.
Makes all the noise in the world. And that'll be the 3rd round, picking up to one up, picking up the 3rd round. Sorry.
That's it. And I think that was probably one of the easiest 1v1s Takeda's ever had to do.
Easy game, easy life.
That's it. And it's looking like easy skins for the boys as they play through. So look,
Looks like we're going for another inners rush from the T side here. Just follow them.
Fast and furious. Quick game's a good game from these boys, but we've got a late SL split.
I'm not quite sure what's happened here. They've gone from fast rush and they've actually split and ruined that. Oh well, I haven't really got anything to say about that. That was a bit depressing.
So, as to be expected from, I guess, the Pug team, they're probably going to lack communication in these first couple of rounds, particularly, you know, having only picked up a 5th, 15 minutes ago. So. I wouldn't expect to see too much too soon. Their best chance was probably to
push in pretty fast.
Push in pretty quickly. Take the guys by surprise. Just test some of those early setups, see if the boys from 1UP are actually awake. And Crate manages to take his own life.
Well done. Looks like we've got maybe some technical issues here. So we might see a pause coming on the next round.
I think he's lacking a mini-map, and that closes out the round there. So
that's 4 rounds to 1UP.
That's it. We might take a quick look at the scoreboard and see who's actually impacting the game a little bit. Takeda
7 for 1. Well done.
As expected. And Crate 0 with 3 assists and 3 deaths. So one of those being self-inflicted, and I believe he would have received a -1. So the hard work he's done has been undone by falling off that train. And Mav is quenching our thirst here today with some fantastic Pete's Ridge pure spring water. I'm looking forward to that tasty treat. Compliments of Guff. Thank you, Guff.
Thank you, Guff, for your great hospitality.
Fantastic. So not so much hospitality here from the 1UP boys towards the Kebab Boys.
Got Fluent Swede going down short ladder. I don't think he's aware that someone is outside of the short ladder, but it looks like we might be getting a bit of an A split going with 2 players now down in Vines. Wicked Stick falls back. Exactly. He is aware that there are probably 2 there. Misses the spray, but falls away.
That's it. He's just trying to get some information out of him. He's probably not going to try and overpeak it too much, but we know how excited Tim gets when
picks up the first. Can he pick up the second? Oh, comes in for backup. Picks up the second. Well played. We've got a push out from short ladder here. Look at Sick picks up the remaining kill, and that's 5 rounds to 1 up.
That's it. And Tim, I think, enjoys having the scope in his hand. So he manages to pick up the 2 frags at Vines, switches to that AWP as a gift from Burrito, and is now, you know, probably going to take that AWP maybe somewhere T-con, maybe switch it up, play that AWP inside. You know, that's how these boys like to play. They like to move the AWP around, and they play, you know, essentially a guessing game with the Ts. It's like what to expect. Where will they have that AWP? Not too sure.
We got a push coming here. Fluent. Not going to go push out through the fire like his teammate. CTs are quite aware of what's going on.
Not too keen to get his toes burnt there.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful P250 kill there from Fluent onto Crate.
Nothing. What he should do here, if he's got a teammate that's, you know, AFK, that's probably, you know, had a PC crash or possibly, you know, needing to restart, he's just going to buy a little bit of time, possibly just by sitting in that T-con, waiting for the CTs to push at him, because he can collect some frags and do some damage to the cache here. But
yeah, he could do some real damage if he can even pick up one or maybe one more kill. That would be good. I probably wouldn't recommend a save up, and he just goes down to Takeda. And they're not aware that Luke is AFK.
No,
but I think they're probably just getting comms now that he's not. Yep, there we go.
And Takeda would have pushed through the white balls there and completely ignored the T-spawn, pushing into CityCon. Didn't know that he was AFK. They've already called for the pause. So, to be honest, I think the pause would be as strategical as it was obviously necessary for the for the crash. So maybe give those boys a bit of time to
go back and rethink of exactly what's going on.
Exactly.
Maybe they should probably get some strats going. I think that A split probably will work well. They probably do need to have 1 player down short ladder. Let's get 2 out A connector and then 2 up Vines, and that probably will work well. I can see that they're putting 2 inners, but they're starting to rotate early across. So even maybe an early fake would go well.
Exactly right. And I think even just having that noise in the SL area might just keep that second guy inside long enough. They don't need to necessarily commit to inside. They just need to keep the people there.
Exactly.
Problem being, though, they don't have the information, though. They sort of haven't really poked and prodded, you know, the outside side. They haven't poked and prodded inside. To be fair, as an IGL, I like to do that on the ecos. They've had the opportunity to eco there, you know, rush a site, rush an area, find out where they're playing it, how they're playing it, and you get an idea for, like, you know, the CTs and what they do. Obviously, as you said, they're playing 2 inners, and then obviously switching it out late round and leaving that single solo player pushed up on the high ramp there. He's just, you know,
OneUp's taking a lot of map control. They're getting a lot of map control early in the round, and it's not working for Kebab Boys. Probably if they can get a bit of push out, and as you said, hold them back, keep them on site, just with a bit of noise, then yeah, we could see some, could maybe see them get their first round here.
Exactly. So, as we said, but it looks to be something a little bit slower. Sharpie's picking up that AWP. I would expect to see him possibly trying to take that to T-con.
We've got Fluent Swede uppers, and he's not going to push in. He's going to go down SL. Again, looks like they might be going for an A split, but the boys, yep, we've got 2 AWPs at A main. Kuma picks up the first kill against Burrito.
Yeah, unfortunate for the boys there, because as you said, we feel obviously we have the advantage of seeing everything that goes on. So, you know, if they're lacking information, they don't get to see the overview. So they're not too sure what's going on. But yeah, they've opted to go for the slow pick, and it's not quite worked for them just yet. A slow pick against a team that's sort of, you know, as well versed and as well drilled as these guys, it's probably not going to work. And while they managed to get it down to a 2v2, it's
now fallen away to a 1v2. Fluent Speed's going to go up and probably try to go inners. Yeah, what didn't work well for them was they've got the picks. It became a 2v2 fairly quickly, but they didn't work off it.
No, exactly
so
right.
That's the problem. They're not aware that he's actually gone into B. We've got Takeda in uppers. He has side of bomb though, so this will be a 7th round for OneUp, unless we can see something crazy from Fluent Swede here.
Exactly
but
right.
I don't think we will.
He has no information as to where the CTs could be. All he knows is the bomb is down outside, and he's only got a few health points to his name. So I wouldn't expect to see anything too dramatic. Maybe if he can try and locate an AWP Inticon. Save that out. Obviously, the monetary value, that's quite significant, but
Oh,
yeah.
he could get the jump on. Oh, 2 seconds to go. Gets the jump, picks up the AWP.
That's it. And
that's round worth. That's round
it.
worth.
He's managed to collect something out of nothing there. So well done to him. He's going to pass that AWP on. Money situation. And they're going for the force up. I wouldn't have picked that, but obviously at this stage they sort of do need to get some rounds, try and get some momentum flowing. One up, just falling back into that CT setup that's got 2 inside. Oh, they've gone to the 1 inside. They're starting to push out because they know they're not using the inside bomb side.
Inside. Can he pick up the first? Picks up the first. Could pick up the second here. He's going to Molotov uppers and fall away as we get it rotate going.
That was their chance too. Like, there was the one time that they'd started to actually stack the outside bomb site. Maybe if they pushed in with a few more numbers, they would have been able to actually take the site. But unfortunately, again, just that slower play not quite working for the Burrito Boys. Well, they're not even the Burrito Boys, they're the Kebab Boys. My bad. Burrito playing for the Kebab Boys, just throwing a spanner in my works.
It looks like the boys and uppers aren't going to push. They might just be waiting for a push. But I don't think that's going to be done. Oh, no, sorry. They're going to rush the blowers. XC's up top, and he's probably going to get the pick here onto Fluent. No, Fluent falls.
He does have that AWP in hand, so obviously, you know, having saved out last round, his money wasn't quite too good, but he's trapped. Trapped and disposed of. So it's not looking too good for the boys from...
Kebab Boys.
Keep calling them Kebab Boys. I keep going to call them Burrito Boys, but I could blame Burrito for putting that name out there. So look, it will be, you know,
we're going into the ninth round.
Very rough buy from the boys.
Yeah, a bit of a force here. We're going into the 9th round. And we'll see if we can get Kebab Boys to maybe pick up their first. Spikes is going to go push SL. And there's the first pick from Wicked Sick.
That's it. Nice and easy too. Nothing too stressful there for old Wicked Sick.
EXC's pushing in. Takia's holding uppers.
Fluent Swede manages to pick a frag up. I'd imagine that was somewhere outside in the bomb sites. Other than that, we don't have too much information on what's going on. Look, again, the guys from 1 up getting away with playing that 1 inside, stacking 4 out, and the guys from the Kebab Boys not quite, you know, again, not getting enough information out of what they're doing. So it's very difficult.
Luke seems to be pushing uppers. Is he going to maybe go for a play here?
That's it.
Tees do have bomb control. Wicked Sick picks that up off Burrito.
So, and I think particularly on a map like Train, where there are a lot of angles and a lot of things going on the outside side. Smokes are probably the most important thing. We haven't seen too many smokes come down from the guys on the Kebab Boys. Yeah, we haven't seen anything come out from them. So
they need to work together a lot more. They're not doing too well.
Yeah.
But we see Fluent here probably pick up the first round. It comes down to a 1v1. He is going to go for the bomb plant, and it's not a fake. Wicked Sick pushes up, and he's not aware that Wicked Sick's next to him. But he does get the flick, and that is well played by Fluent. That's Kebab Boys' first round.
That's it. Boys who, if you're playing on a 4x3 resolution, you probably wouldn't have seen him.
The black bars.
The black bars would have prevented you from winning that round. So they do manage to pick up the first round. Unfortunately, you know, their money is starting to build. Having that loser bonus has helped, and obviously now winning a round, that will be in good stead to probably buy next round, regardless of whether they win or lose this round. So again, though, I still feel that they're not getting enough information out of the bomb sites that they're hitting.
Sharpie's going for a pick and he misses, doesn't connect, but he goes down from a nade.
That's it. He's had middle stump taken from him by Crate.
XE picks up a second. And alright, and we're seeing, who are we seeing there? We're seeing Spikes push SL, goes down to XE, and it's all up to Fluent Sweet. He gets the first, but this is the second, and EXE cleans up the round, and that'll be 9 rounds to 1 up.
And I think an early contender for the PDG award would go to Fluent Sweet. I think we've seen him in 1vX situations constantly throughout this map so far. But look, you know, they're trying. It's not working. I still feel like they need to get a little bit more information out of what they're doing. Maybe even just screen some of the CT's information that they're getting. with some of those smokes. It's not, you know, it's a very game at the moment. The only smokes I see going down are inside in those brown holes.
CC cutting them off. But it looks like we're going for a bit of an inners push or inners stack. Luca's going to go for the smoke. Is he going to see EXE on that side? Oh, sorry, it's SD, sorry.
Takeda picking up an easy frag there.
Takeda anywhere, and that'll be the last. That'll be 10 rounds to 1 up.
That's it. It's a fairly routine round there. Obviously opting to eco, maybe go for a little pistol, Tech 9 buy. Tech 9s can be very scary when used as an angry mob and rushing a site, you know, particularly as a player that uses the 20 bullet cult, the silence cult, taking down, you know, 5 armoured T's rushing with Tech 9s can be a very, very difficult feat. So
looks like we've got the bomb going to SL. And Fluent Swede's going uppers. We've got Luke, and who's he with? His Burrito's holding the outside push. So it is actually, this could be a good round. And Luke goes down to SD. Hopefully we can maybe get some smokes going, but that's not what I think they're setting up for.
The problem is too, I'd say there's not too many trades going down with the T's. Like they are very, you know, they're very disjointed, managing to double stack on each other's heads there in SL. But yeah, they're very individual at the moment. They're not, you know, pairing up. They're not trading down too well. Like Wicked Sick was able to get a frag at Vines there and just get away without being traded down. But if we can see the T's pair up a little bit more and
work together and get it, they need to do the one-for-one trades. So at the moment they're going in by themselves pretty much, and they're getting traded, and there's nobody there to trade with them. So that's the issue.
Exactly right.
To Burrito. So let's see what he's got in store. He's going to go down to Vine, sorry. Does have bomb, is an elephant, and and it looks like he's going to get picked up by CC here, and Peter takes it down.
That's it. A single bullet will do the job, particularly when you're on 9 HP. So again, the boys from Kebab Boys. I really need to stop using that sentence, but you know. Doing it tough, I think. Doing it tough, T-side train.
It is T-side train. If they could get away with at least 3 rounds, we could see something here. I don't see him probably getting more than the one they've got now.
No, to be honest,
like we're going to do it in a rush. He's going to be a rush now. They're going to shoot 5. He picks up 1, picks up the second, goes to the 3rd. Can he get it? No, he falls away. Does a bit of damage. Burrito pushes uppers.
And it's Christmas time for Takeda. He gets away with 2 relatively simple frags.
Picks up the 3rd.
Should have been traded down. I think that Molotov sort of scared a few of the boys off there.
Yeah.
Just held back a little bit. I think if they sort of, you know, were able to get maybe that 3rd person into the fray, they would have been able to actually pick up the frag. But
that'll be 12th round to 1 up. EXE takes the last.
That's it. And the T's are really struggling with their economy at the moment. They will force a buy out of this, but you know, that will leave them next round with very little in the tank. So T's are doing it tough. CT's doing it nice and easy.
This will have to be everything here. So we could see an upset. Hopefully we'll see Kebab Boys pick up their 2nd round.
That's it. And if they do manage to pick up the 3 rounds for the half, as you said, it takes the pressure off that pistol round. You know, picking up the pistol round, you're able to actually build some momentum. But if you lose it, it's not the end of the world. Whereas if you only come out of your T side with 1 or 2 rounds, it is so tough to even build momentum because really anything can derail your performance. Money control, a few early frags on anti-ecos and things like that, you know, they can really damage us. So yeah, probably staring down the barrel of a loss just based off this half, but hey, look, stranger things have happened.
Yeah, we could see a bit of an upset. I think they are aware that someone has pushed up, and yep, there he goes. Then they've lost bomb on A site, but Fluent Swede goes down to a 1v2 against Takeda and EXE.
And again, he's just etching the name on the PDG award trophy.
Yeah.
You know,
Takeda's already aware, and that'll be 13th. Come down to the last round here, and the T-side boys aren't going to have much money at all. They're going to go for a force. They won't be able to stack nades, but they really haven't used any smokes or anything, so it's not a big loss for them.
They put all their effort into that last round there and obviously committing a lot of money to it. Again, just not getting the trades there. I think I've said, look, I look out the window and I see more trades happening in the My Little Pony section than happening in the server, so unfortunately not quite going their way.
Again, Spikes picking up from Akon. He is aware that someone has jumped on train. Can he get the pick?
And Takeda is a creature of habit. I've seen him do that smoke maybe 6 or 7 times in a row, and that's just how he holds inside on train. So little mental note for the book if we actually play them later on in the day. That's exactly how he holds.
Crate goes down. We'll see if Lukey can pick something up. And he goes down from Crate.
Crate living on top of those trains. I mean, live by the sword, die by the sword, as you saw earlier. He fell off the train and managed to crater. Forgive the pun, cratering. Was that
big
a
one pick? That was a big one pick. There is one in con, and I think he is aware. We're going to see with Sharpie. See if Sharpie can make something from this.
Can Sharpie make something happen for his team? Bring that second round, bring home the bacon. It is a 2v2 situation there. Health on both teams fairly good. Positioning from the CTs is good to pincer, but, you know, the question will be, will the CTs simply, you know, pick them off easily, find those Ts wandering?
Fluent's not aware. Picks up first. Can he get the spray? But no, Sharpie cleans up, and that'll be the second round for T-side as we go into the second half.
All aboard the comeback train, I feel.
I feel like there could be a comeback train if they get the pistol. It's all over if they don't, but we could see an upset if they do get the pistol.
That's it. I think, you know, they have struggled all game, as you see. You look at the scoreboard there, losing multiple rounds in a row. I think they lost, you know, I think 9 rounds there in a row before they managed to pick up their first. And then another 5 before they were able to actually pick up their second. So heading into the second half, it is dire straits for these boys. Takeda there, he is feeding on them.
23 for 3.
That's it. It's just another day, another bacon deluxe. And he loves it. He lives for this stuff.
Sharpie's going to pick up the first. Oh, sorry, no.
Sharpie second, 3v2 situation. Oh no, 4v2, sorry. My counting skills.
Could we see something from here? Burrito's wrapping behind a T-Con.
That's it. I think a little bit of complacency, maybe a touch of arrogance from the boys on the one-up, just pushing that one out, that T-Con quite quickly. No split.
We can see it goes down to Burrito, and that is the third round.
That is it.
The
Burrito Boys, a.k.a. the Kebab Boys, a.k.a. whatever we shall choose to call you.
Yeah, it was a strong pistol round.
Crate automatically opting to pick that Tech 9. They will pick up the Tech 9 and armor buy, with some of them, you know, opting for the scare tactic, as we said before.
Looks like they're going for a Vine rush.
Concentrated
and gets off the first kill. Takeda gets the first kill, sorry.
That's it. The pain train rolls through the Vines area. And now they're going
He's not aware that they've pushed, so that'll be a delay in comms there.
It is actually a very strong strategy on this map, the old Vines to dark side. Through the back of trains there.
Picks up. Misses on the fourth, but Kerma picks up on Sharpie, and that'll be pretty much game.
That is it. The pressure is on the CTs now. Their money is well into the pits. They will struggle to get a buyout here, but they have to if they want to win. There's probably no point in them going for the draw. Simply because I don't think their CT side is going to be strong enough to set up those crossfires. It is not going to be strong enough to, you know, get away, push and pick without those trades happening. So, look, you know.
Takeda's gone down short ladder.
Barring individual play.
He picks it up on Sharpie.
He nearly picks up his teammate too.
Fluent Swede picking up one up on Wicked Sick. Gets a nade.
And the thing is, if you have a couple of CTs go down early on the train map, it is very difficult to locate where the Ts are, because there are so many angles to cover, there are so many hiding spots in this map, and when they have total map control and you have very little information on where they are, it can be very difficult to retake a site. There are a few areas scarier to, you know, retake than the outside on train.
Exactly.
As opposed to
into
inside.
the final round here, and we'll see if EXE can maybe make another big Tech 9 push.
That's it. They'll be looking to close it out here and now. That being said, though, they've gone with the P90, the famous, and 3 AKs. So
pretty confident.
Pretty confident. I'm confident to see how the ump of Sharpie stands up to this this inside push. And Burrito is going to make first contact here, and he does, and he's not met with hospitality, that's for sure. So they are pouring into the inside site. Jat's doing what he does best and finding a way to lurk on that outside site, keeping 3 CTs entertained. And he does enough to delay the rotation. And unfortunately, I'd like to say it's BM, but that's just me being salty. P90 is actually a viable gun in this game, so...
Spikes is going to pick up one from onto Kuma. Can he pick up...
Can he pick up the remaining 2 and bring
big round? Spikes goes down, and that's game.
That's
the first game of the Battle for Brisbane LAN finals, and it goes to 1-up.
That's it. I don't think it went anything other than I expected. Fairly simple, fairly routine round for the guys from 1-up there. You know.
Yeah, no, it was pretty straightforward. It was pretty much a pug game. It may as well have been a pug game. So,
exactly. Like,
you know, great work from the 1-up boys. Looks like they were pretty, you know, confident in their somewhat strategies, but it was a good game to watch overall. I think the Kebab Boys will go away from this and maybe have a chat to each other and see if they can work something out for the last remaining games.
Exactly. I think Train's a tough map, particularly it's a rough drop when you know your first game of the day. You've just put a team together. You're going to have trouble T-side on it for starters. Yeah,
all the factors are against them.
That's it.
I honestly didn't think you know, we'd see much of an upset, but good to see them get in there and get their first game done, and hopefully we'll expect something from them later today.
So they've got a couple games, obviously, to redeem themselves, maybe even challenge for that spot, obviously pending a bald crew slip-up or a 1-up slip-up somewhere along the line. It may just happen.
You never know.
You never know.
It's finals. It's the time to go big.
Brisbane Counter-Strike at its absolute finest. So, yeah, you could see something happen. You might not, but hey.
We'll see what happens. And it looks like our next game will be on the Mirage map. Yeah, Mirage, yeah.
So I'd expect, you know, that to follow a similar trend to the Train map. You have to be organised as T-side on Mirage. You can't mess about.
Exactly. It is a big map that does require a lot of smokes, or at least some strategies. So hopefully we'll see some Kebab Boys wrap something together.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that one. Let's wrap it up. All right, so we'll take a break from the Battle for Brisbane LAN finals. Myself and Teddy here signing off for this first map. We'll be back with you very, very shortly. Again, we'd just like to thank our sponsors, Pacific Esports, Slice by Slice Pizza, and server providers, and they do great work. But also Gigabyte, they're providing us some fantastic hardware and enabling us to bring you this live today. So yeah, all round applause. We'll be back with you guys shortly, and until then, it's off to my coffee.